Vegas, and of the 7 deadly sins, what have you committed most here?
Vice, gluttony, sloth.
Gluttony.
I'd say envy for sure. Pride. Well, I'm always prideful.
Definitely gluttony.
Why?
I want a lot of the things that I see.
Gluttony.
Sloth.
What is the one you want the most?
Probably a huge TV, like an obscenely large television.
What happens in Vegas?
Stays in Vegas, but what we're seeing here at the BlogHaus is what happens in Vegas, but it's blogged.
We are at the Atomic Testing Museum. We've happily been invited by Podtech to the BlogHaus party. We have Linda Furrier here. She's afraid to be on camera, but I doubt it. Explain to us what the BlogHaus is doing.
Sure. It's a place where people can come and experience bandwidth at its best. Bandwidth, booze, beanbags, a relaxed environment where they can come and eat, drink, and converse. I think the whole point of it, from Podtech's perspective, was to make the bloggers feel welcome, to make the bloggers feel that they are respected as press and that we know what the new press, the new media needs.
What I really liked about it is that this is a new type of media where we're able to bring like traditional press, the new media, the quote-unquote amateurs, and the corporate folks, our sponsors, all around together, and we were creating new media in real time and putting it online and sharing globally. That's never happened before.
We've got it all hooked up with laptops and Wi-Fi, and people have been coming tired from CES and talking about their experiences throughout the day, and even further than that, actually publishing and playing it on the TVs there and creating content there, which has been fabulous.
So we were streaming in the Bill Gates keynote on the web, and we were talking there in real time, and some people were blogging and sharing it, and other people around the world were leaving comments. So it's like the BlogHaus isn't just like a physical place. It's like, I don't know. It's more of an experience that everybody can participate in.
I'm really enjoying it.
This looks really cool.
So the OQ02 now, basically it is the smallest device that can run Windows Vista. It weighs about 1 pound. Want to try it?
That is nice.
I like it because it fits in this ammo pack that I carry around. It's a 1.5 gigahertz computer. It's got a couple of outputs here, so this can actually drive 2 more monitors at 1920 by 1200 if you want. It has all 3 types of the major Wi-Fi, but also it has a cell phone module in it. So what you do is, if you're in a place where you happen to be lucky enough and there's Wi-Fi, you got your Wi-Fi, but if you're roaming, say for example going between San Francisco and LA, you can stay connected the entire time.
Wow.
Yeah, anywhere that there's basically a PCS network, your OQ02 is online.
We're inside the Atomic Testing Museum.
This is a good experience to learn about America's history and past during the Cold War and the atomic age. When they were finding out that the nuclear test site was going to be kind of swept away in history, they got brought together and they opened this museum to help bring out that heritage and history. So people can stay aware to the way everything is in the past, because as we all know, history does repeat. Those mannequins over there were actually bought by JCPenney after they were put through nuclear testing to see how well the fabrics and clothing would hold up during actual home experiences.
And what happened?
Well, most of them that survived got bought just by JCPenney, were stuck inside the stores, put clothing on, and said, mannequins of the atomic age.
And you're really hoping that this never happens again?
Yes, to the standpoint that it did put our country in a set of fear, and it did cause a lot of damage that we were not aware of. But I do believe that any progress is good progress in some extent. Because out of this, we have atomic energy, we do have proper shielding, we have medical research that came out of this, as well as scientific research that's going to push it throughout the years.
We are here at BlogHaus headquarters with Chris Tate, the founder of Zoomer.com, and that's a triple O.
Yes, ZOOMR.com. Zoomer's a photo sharing site that really tries to solve the problem about sharing photos in a universal way. So what that means is that there's a lot of photo sharing sites out there right now that aren't universal, and they're more regionalized. So you've got a North American photo sharing site, a South American photo sharing site. They're all over the map. The problem is that you'll get a lot of touristy photos when you search for places outside of the U.S. or outside of the region. And so what we really wanted to do was create a photo sharing site that had no boundaries, that was going to be a good platform to share photos to anyone around the world. We try to make the interface as graphical and intuitive as possible, and we do that in a way with different icons and different gestures and stuff like that.
Because graphics are always universal.
They are, and I think kind of if you can capture something in an image or in some sort of video form, they really play well, and they're very well, they're easy to digest.
Envy.
Envy.
Of course.
Please explain.
Well, everybody else here has video cameras and microphones, and I don't, right? So everybody's doing what I want to be doing, right? And let's look over here. I mean, there's another camera crew. There's a camera crew over there. I'm just blogging the event. That was a safe answer, though. It's Las
I have the
Vegas.
world's smallest violin playing just for you.
Thank you.